Good morning. Welcome to Mark Martin Auto Showcase Show. We appreciate you watching us here today. Beautiful day. The election's over. I hope your man won. We're all feeling good and we're ready to go forward. All that negativity's gone. I'm a positive person. I want to be positive and I want to save you money. Okay? I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking to you. You say, oh, you look around right now and say, what? Yeah, I'm really talking to you. Here's what we're all about. We're all about taking care of our customer before the sale, taking care of our customer during the sale, and after. I say it every week. I don't just say it repetition because I don't have a script. I mean it from my heart. I'm all about taking care of you. I've been here for 10, going on 11 years, and I'm going to be here for another 10 or 11, good Lord willing. And I want to take care of you. I want to be able to see you in the mall. I want to see you at a sporting event. I'm going to be at every sporting event I can be at. And I want to see you there and say, hey, how's your car doing? You had a problem. Hope you hadn't. They're man-made products. There's a possibility you have a problem. But we're going to take care of it. If it's not right, I'll make it right. We're right here in Batesville today at our Ford store. And I always tell you that we keep 150 pre-owned cars here at all times. We keep 100 up at Melbourne, and we keep 100 at Ash Flat. So if you'll go to markmartinautomotive.com, we keep about 350 pre-owned cars at all times. It's kind of like I tell you to, everybody's got mostly the same cars, a little bit difference on miles, difference in it comes down to what you're getting for your trade. I'm your winner, I promise you, just give me the chance. Kelly Blue Book, we don't use it. You know, all these times I see all these ads, you know, Kelly Blue Book, NADA book, all these different, but we don't use a book. We just go off of market value. We're going to win. We're going to give you more. A lot of times on these new cars now, a lot of these dealers are going to these extra addendums on their new car stickers so they can show you $3,000 more. Do you realize that $39.95 for adjusted market value is nothing but profit? That's nothing but profit. They're blowing smoke and mirrors at you. We're old school. We're going to do it old school. We're just good old country boys. It's kind of like your parents and your grandparents has told you. Eggs are always cheaper to country. If you drive up in the hills, you'll get some deals. Okay? That's all I'm telling you. I don't care where you're coming from. We're not that far away. If you're coming from Conway, we're an hour and a half. Little Rock, we're an hour and a half. Mountain Home, we're an hour and a half. Ash Flat, Melbourne, up in there, we're 30, 40 minutes. Jonesboro, we're an hour. It doesn't matter what area. Kennett, Missouri, we're two and a half hours. We're not too far if I can save you money. I'll save you money. I've got to have the opportunity. That's all I'm asking for, the opportunity. We got a Ford store here. We got a Kia store directly next door. I have a Chevy store in Melbourne, Arkansas. Chevy, Buick, GMC in Ash Flat, Arkansas. So we should have what you're looking for. If we don't have it, we're going to find it. And if you can't make the trip, we do everything over the phone. We work the numbers, we take your credit, we do everything. We send a driver to your driveway, hassle-free shopping. You don't have to do anything. So just go to markmartinautomotive.com and check out one of our stores. And as I preach, all I'm asking for is the opportunity. If you'll give me the opportunity, you'll be a customer for life. We're not going to bring you in here and keep you all day long trying to do this, trying to do that, hiding your keys on your trade, all that city slicking. We're going to come in here, sell you a car, give you some numbers, get you out, hopefully within an hour, okay? That's not always our desire, but our problem, if you're here a little bit longer, we send it into finance companies. If they get real busy, they get a little behind. As far as our part, I'm going to fill your car up with fuel. I'm going to have it washed. I'm going to send you on your way, you smiling, everybody happy within an hour. That's what we're striving for. Not spend all day one of those dreaded car dealer, car shopping days. So just give me the chance, give me the opportunity. I'll tell you what we're going to do now. We're going to preview some of our pre-owned cars here today. All right, we're going to preview some of our cars here today. Let me tell you, the first car we got up is a 2013 Taurus Limited. They changed these body styles in 2010. Real rounded car, but this car right here is a beautiful car. It's called a spruce green with tan interior. It's a Limited, Taurus Limited. It's going to have the sunroof. It's going to have wheels. It's going to have all equipment. Traded in, some people around over in the hills right here traded in about 40 miles away. Super nice car. Spruce green with tan interior. I'll sell you this car for $19,995. $19,995. It's over a $35,000 car new. It's not a Taurus SE. Back on what I told you earlier. Don't be looking at those ads, cheater cars, base cars that are advertised. This is a Taurus Limited. It's going to have all the equipment, all the bells, and all the whistles. Roof with leather, hard loaded, $19,995. That ought to get your attention. Very, very classy color. We're going to move on, but I'm telling you, that's a super nice car, a limited car with all the bells and whistles for $19,995. Well, if you're looking for a little SUV, this is a Hyundai Tucson. It's got the rack on it. It's got the hard wheels, not a hubcap, not a base rig, automatic, super nice little rig. This is 11 model with 50,000 on it, okay? 2011 model with 50,000. I'll sell you this rig for $15,995. $15,995. If you need a little SUV, great fuel mileage, a great product, Hyundai, Kia, a parent companies, sister companies, same thing, great car, $15,995. We're going to move on, but that's a super, super nice little rig right there. Well, if you're interested in a Ford product, this is going to be a 2012 Ford Edge, okay? It's black, got the gray interior, it's got the alloy wheels on it, it's got roof rack, it's got all the equipment on it, spoiler on the back. This rig only got 35,000 miles. A 2012 Ford Edge with 35,000 miles. You listening to me? Because I want you to compare apples for apples. Check other Ford stores out for 30,000 mile rigs. Their rigs at this price are going to have 60 and 70,000. $18,995. $18,995 for this 2012 Ford Edge with 35,000 miles. I dare to compare. Then when you bring in your 07 model Edge, I'll give you more than anybody else. I'm going to be your winner. This is a 2012 for $18,995. We're going to move on, but that's a super nice little rig for the money. Well, this next little rig's a 2010 that we just traded for. Chrysler Sebring, burgundy car with dark interior. If you're looking for fuel mileage, this is it. Great fuel mileage, 30 plus miles per gallon. Plus it's a mid-size car, 4-door, plenty of room. A 2010 model with only 53,000 miles. Very, very good miles in this car. 53,000 miles on this 2010 Chrysler Sebring. I'll sell you this car for $10,995. $10,995. And let me tell you, when you start shopping around looking for 10 grand cars, they're very, very hard to find. And there are people say, man, I'm going to spend 8 to 10 grand. I always say, you can't hardly find anything. And the reason for that, new ones are 40, 50, 60 grand. That drives the resale up. Great buy at $10,995 with only 50,000 miles. We're going to move on, but that's a super, super nice little car for the money. Well, here's a 2014 Chrysler 200 LX. Gray with dark interior. It's got the wheels on it. Super nice little car. And these are probably one of the, there's different cars on different markets right now. These are one of the best bang for the bucks. This is a 14 model Chrysler product on a Ford store lot, I understand. As I tell you, we carry all makes, we carry all models, we carry everything that you're looking for. But this car has 6,000 miles on it, okay? 6,000 miles, and I'll sell you this car for $14,995. $14,995 for a 2014 Chrysler 200 LX with 6,000 miles. Get your pen, get your paper, write it down, and come in and say, did he really say that? $14,995, because when you pull in here, they'll ask you $16,995. Put her on sale, I'm getting your attention, I'm selling cars. We're gonna move on, but I'm telling you, that car's worth the money at $14,995. Well, if you need an SUV, we just traded for this navy blue with gray leather XLT Explorer. It is a 2012 with 38,000 miles. 2-year-old, fixed to be 3-year-old, great mileage, only about 15,000 or less miles per year. It's an Explorer, got all the equipment on it, wheels, you got the leather interior, got third row seating. I'll say this, you listen to me, $24,995. $24,995 for this 2012 XLT with leather. Not a cloth rig, not a rental rig, but a leather rig. All the equipment for $24,995. Beautiful navy blue, gray leather, very expensive looking, luxurious rig, and very nice rig. These Explorers drive second to none. If you hadn't drove one, give them a try before you buy. If you're in the SUV market, I promise you, you're going to want to look at Explorer before you drive anything if you're looking for something in the mid-size SUVs. They're great fuel mileage. They're very roomy inside. We got a boy in here, 6'9". I say 400. He wants me to say 300, but he crawls in and out of this car easy, so they're very roomy for he and I to get in. Anybody, you haul all the kids, soccer moms, great rigs, $24,995. So we're going to move on, but that's a super nice rig, beautiful navy blue, XLT with leather. A little dusty out here today, breeze blowing, but we're going into winter. We're going into the prettiest time of the year, especially if you're a heavy man, because we love the cool breeze and the beautiful leaves that are falling. All right, this is going to be a beautiful color right here, and I can't tell you exact color because it's a copper color, a burnt orange. This is going to be a 2014 Ford Fusion with the equipment, 4,000 mile. This car has 4,000 mile. It does have alloy wheels. It's got all the equipment, not a base car. It's a Fusion SE. I'll sell you this car for $18,995. Why buy new when you can save $4 grand with 4,000 mile? $18,995 Fusion, one of the best cars on the road. A little bit bigger than it used to be. A little bit bigger car, better ride. Fuel mileage is still there. Great fuel mileage. These are second to none cars. They're great cars. Just give us a chance. If you hadn't drove them and you're driving Pilas or if you drive Buicks, try a Fusion before you buy. I promise you're going to like it. This is a 14 model, $18,995. We're going to move on. A beautiful copper burnt orange with dark interior. That's a very, very pretty car. Here's another one of those little Chrysler 200s. And if you didn't like a gray one, I'm going to move you to a white one. It's pretty much the same car, except this car's got 3,000 mile on a 14 200 LX. Same money, $14,995. $14,995 for a current year model with 3,000 mile. I say not broke in. It ain't even been driven. It's just like new. White, dark inside. It's got the wheels on it. Same type of car as the other one. Payment wise, we can get you to wherever you need to be. We can get you down to low threes. We can save you on fuel because you're going to be paying 30 plus miles per gallon. I always say that stretching a lot because everyone drives different. When you drive a truck and get 20, I'm going to get 14. I got a heavy foot, okay? I'm not going to lie about that. Hope there's not any state troopers watching this show, but I'm going to drive a little bit fast because that's just in my blood. But if you'll drive right, I'll promise you these cars will get 30 plus miles per gallon. I know gas is going down, but why waste your money on fuel? Save the money and go shopping or go out and eat. This car do it right here at $14,995. We're going to move on, but that's a super nice little car. And those are good little cars. Well, here's a nice little SUV if you're in the SUV market again. This is a 2014. Yes, I'm on current year models and I'm still at a Ford store. 2014 Chevrolet Captiva. A beautiful ice blue with dark interior. It is an automatic. It has 9,000 miles, okay? You're gonna find some a little bit cheaper, but they're gonna have 18,000 or 21,000 that they bought at an auction from a rental company, okay? I'm gonna sell you one with 9,000 miles for $18,995. $18,995 for single digit miles on this 2014 Chevrolet Captiva. That's going to do the same. It's going to get in the upper 20s to low 30s on miles per gallon. It's going to be able to haul your cargo space. It doesn't have hubcaps. It's got the real wheels. It's got the roof rack on it. It's got all the equipment you're looking for. Here's the rig. Bring me yours. Just give me the chance. $18,995. We're going to move on, but that's a super, super nice little rig and a beautiful color. It's a Captiva. It's an LT package. It's got all the equipment on it. Well, a lot of power and a lot of dust in the air. So this car is a little bit dirty. Maybe it won't show on TV as it does much to me up close, but this is a 2014 Mustang convertible, black on black with a drop top. It's fall of the year. It's absolutely perfect time to drop the top of the evenings. Good cool nights. This car has 17,000 miles on it. 17,000 miles on a 2014. I'll sell it to you for $22,995. $22,995 for this 14 Mustang convertible with the wheels on it, with automatic. No, we're not talking about a stick shift hardtop. We're talking about an automatic drop top, okay? So this is the car. It's fall of the year. It's a perfect time for convertibles. A lot of people say, well, you're going into winter. No, you don't want to drive one in a hot summer when it's 103. You want to top up with the air on so you're not sweating. Right now is when you want it. Put on a jacket, roll the windows up, the top down, beautiful crisp evenings. This is the car, $22,995. We're going to move on, but that's a super, super nice car. Like I said, triple black car, top, inside, outside, super, super nice rig. Well, let me tell you, this is a 2013 Kia Rio LX with 17,000 miles, okay? It is an automatic car. It's got all the equipment on it. It's only got 17,000 miles. I say this car for $10,995. And I want to tell you something. It's a stick shift. It's a 5-speed, so that even ups your fuel mileage, and that's even better. I said it was an automatic because I looked inside and I seen him grab the shifter. So let me start over and tell you that it's a 13 Rio LX 5-speed for $10,995. Okay? You talking about economy? This car's gonna cost you 15 grand new. I don't care to tell you, it's 15 grand new. I'm selling it to you for $10,995. You're gonna get 35 plus. You should get around the 40s, but I don't guarantee it because you're gonna drive. It depends on if you pop the clutch. But you're gonna get 35 plus miles per gallon. So if you're a commuter, if you're going back and forth to work, if you're going to college, wherever you're going, this is the car. We sold it brand new. We traded back for it. It's only 17,000 miles. It's a trunk, not a hatchback. It's got a big trunk space. Super, super nice car. Super nice car for $10,995. I dare you to compare. You're not going to find one. So we're going to move on. But that little car right there is a very, very nice little car. It's a Rio, got the fuel economy motor in it. Great car, 35 plus miles per gallon. Here's a little car we traded for. These are always good cars. A 2011 Chevrolet Malibu, LT, okay? Gold, it's got the wheels on it. It's not a hubcap car, it is an LT. It's got the aluminum wheels on it. It's got the two-tone seats on the inside. It's got tinted windows. It has 41,000 miles on a 2011. Only 41,000 miles. It's got very, very low miles. I'll sell you this car for $12,995. Back on those price range cars, this car is $12,995 for a 2011 model. Very nice car, gold with chocolate brown inside, deep tinted glass. Let me tell you something. These cars run forever. I've seen them with 150, 200,000 and they're just broke in good, okay? So this little car right here is a super, super nice rig for $12,995. We're gonna move on, but that's a nice car and a nice buy. Well, I tell you about current year models, and some days I show you nothing but older models, some days new models. Let me show you what we got here. We just traded for it. It's a 2014 Nissan Versa, right? It is a 14 model, Nissan Versa. This car has 11,000 miles on it, that's all it's got. A 14 model with 11,000 miles on it. I'll sell you this car right here for $12,995. Now you can go buy it new and pay 18 grand. That's up to you. Or you could come right here and buy a current year model, just like a new one. Only difference is 11,000 miles. That's back and forth to the mall a few times and back, and you've already got that on it. I'll say this car for $12,995. I almost got confused because it kind of, am I sure that's right? It sounds too cheap. I'm scared myself. I'd almost buy it. I think I get a free demo, so I won't have to buy it. But if I didn't get a demo, I'd buy this car. It's almost a misprint. $12,995 for a 14 Versa. It's got the spoiler. It's an automatic car. It's got the wheels on it. It's got all the equipment on it for $12,900. Where do you go buy a brand new car for 12 grand? You can't do it. It's just like a new car. Super fuel mileage. Nissan's a great product. Always has been. They hadn't had any problems. It's a great little old car. I'm selling you this car for $12,995. It can't last. It's a bargain. We're going to move on, but I'm telling you, that's a super nice little buy right there at $12,995. It's an SV model. I still think we've mispriced that car. You better give us a call quick because it can't last. Let me tell you about this little Acadia. This is a local one owner. Sold new at our GMC store, 47 mile away. Decided they wanted Explorer this time, so traded in for Explorer. Pearl white. It does have the wheels on it. Gray interior. It's got all the seating in it. It's got the luggage rack. Super, super nice rig right here with 51,000 miles on it, okay? 11 model with 51,000 miles. Very, very nice car for $22,995. $22,995 for a 2011 Acadia, loaded up, nice rig for $22,995. Local one owner, no stories, no problems. Trade in on a new Explorer, great history report. Here's the rig. White, gray inside, super, super nice rig. And if you're a GMC or Acadia guy, this is the rig for you. They're great sellers. Some people want a Ford Explorer, some people want Acadia. They decided, well, we're going to switch from a GMC to a Ford. Super nice rig with only 51,000 miles. We're going to move on, but that rig's $22,995. Well, Here's a 14, it seems like everything's current year models right now. We just traded for this. He bought a 14 model F-150. We traded in a 14 model Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon. Graphite gray, very conservative looking, beautiful color. It's a dark gray. It almost appears with that sun looking at a little bit of blue to it, but it's going to be gray. It's a Rubicon, the highest Jeep they make. It's got leather, it's got navigation, it's got all the equipment on it, okay? It's got the BFGs on it. This rig right here, reason I know exactly, because I just got a couple new ones for a couple friends of mine. This rig is going to cost you 46 grand new. It's going to sticker for 45 to 46. They're going to knock off, you're going to buy it for about 42-ish. Why spend 42 grand for a new one when you can come to right here and get you one for $35,995? $35,995. I'm going to save you $7,500 from the original buyer. $7,500. What about rebates? What about market? Why buy new when you can save that much money? Oh, there's a few people that says, well, I bought a new one. They get that feeling. But most people get that feeling when they save $7,500. Here's your chance to do that. This rig is just like new. It's a local one owner. It's got a great story. We know everything about the rig. It hadn't been out mudding. He was a worker that drove back and forth to construction work. He lives here and works in around BB. So he drove back and forth, put a few miles on it, $35,995 for a Rubicon, hard loaded, beautiful color, gray with black leather. So we're gonna move on, but that rig right there will save you a lot of money right there. All right, I'm gonna show you another. You remember a couple of rigs ago, I showed you 11 Arcadia, white. Here's 11 Arcadia silver. Let me tell you something. These are exact same rigs, the exact same everything. The miles are gonna be just about the exact same for same money, same everything. They was twin sisters that bought new Explorers. Here's the same rig. So if you looked at that white Arcadia a while ago and you said, well, I really was looking for a silver one, you just got caught. I've got a silver one. The exact same everything right here. Same money, same miles, same everything. A 2011 Arcadia right here for $22,995. We're gonna move on with that because we just showed you the exact same rig, but I'm gonna tell you something. Third row seating, all the equipment, local one owner trade-ins, everything brand new. Well, here's a nice little car right here that we sold new, we trade back for. It's a 2014 Fusion, hard loaded. It's not your base Fusion. It's a hard loaded Fusion, has 6,000 miles, okay? Nothing wrong with the car. They just decided they need more room for the family, went up to an SUV, has the wheels on it, has the roof, has spoiler on the back, it's got all the equipment, it's got navigation system on the dash, you name it, it's got it. If it don't have it, you don't need it, because this car's got it all, okay? Hard loaded, black on black with black windows with 6,000 miles. Single digit miles, no story, local trade, brand new right here, $20,995. $20,995. I understand you can buy base rigs cheaper now, but you can't buy hard loaded with all the bells and whistles, with roof and nav and wheels for that kind of money. $20,995, I dare to compare. We're gonna move on, but that's a super nice rig, black on black, with EcoBoost engine in it, with all the equipment. Right here's a 2012 Malibu, and we showed you another Malibu a while ago. This is a 12 model with 36,000 miles. It only has 36,000 miles in this car. Super nice little car, not a hubcap car again. It's got the wheels, it's got the equipment. I'll sell you this car for $12,995. $12,995 for a 12 Malibu LT with equipment on it, with wheels on it, okay? Great little cars, great buy for the money. Give me your trade. It all comes down to the difference. I just want the chance. That's all I'm asking for. Give me the opportunity to do business, and I promise you, you're gonna be a Mark Martin customer for life. We're gonna move on with that 12 Malibu, but it's silver, dark inside, with the wheels, LT package. Well, we got another Explorer here, and this is gonna be a 13 model Explorer XLT with 30,000 miles on it. It's gray with a dark inside, tinted windows, it's got the rack, it's got all the equipment on it. I'll sell you this 13 Explorer for $25,995. $25,995, okay? I dare to compare equipment-wise. You might buy a base rental rig cheaper, but this has got the equipment on it for $25,995. Just give me the chance. Drive one of these if you hadn't drove one, because you're gonna love it. Great rigs, great value, great bang for your buck, $25,995. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on here to the rig we just traded for. This is gonna be a little bit smaller. If that's too big for you, you need something a little smaller, we've got it. We got a 2012 GMC Terrain SLE. It's white, dark inside. It's got the wheels on it. It's got 30,000 on it. It's a local one owner trade, okay? They traded in some people right here and bought them a new truck. Same way with them, bigger family, more room. These little rigs right here, great fuel economy, great ride and drive, and roomy inside, comfortable to haul 5, 2 in the front, 3 in the back. Put your equipment in the back. Some of you soccer moms that's only got 2 kids, this is the rig for you. You don't need the big rig. Why spend the money for fuel? This is the rig you need, $19,995. $19,995 for this 2012 Terrain SLE, 5-passenger, with cargo room, with fuel mileage, local one owner, 30,000 miles. What did I say wrong? Nothing. I got the rig for you, $19,995. We're gonna move on, but I'm telling you, that's a super nice little rig. I just want the chance. Well, that's all the cars we're gonna show you here today, and that's about most of the time we're gonna spend with you here today. But here's what I wanna stress to you, that I preach to you, I can't get through to you enough. It comes down to the difference. It doesn't matter what they're asking for it. It doesn't matter what they're showing you on paper for your car. It comes down to how much you're financing at the end, or how much you're writing a check for if you're a cash buyer. That's where I tell you I'm gonna win, okay? We've got these dealerships now that, especially on new cars, inflate the prices up. Here's the manufacturer sticker, and then they've got over here with smoke and mirrors, I call it, where they got all these extra markets. Some of them's got up to $39.95 market value, okay? You know what that is? $39.95 is just extra profit only. So yeah, I gave you 10 grand for the car, they can show you 11 grand because they made 3 more grand on the front of that. So let us show you on paper, let us show you. That's all I'm asking for is the opportunity. We're not about smoke and mirrors, we're about straightforward dealing. I always preach to you, it's the same, we don't have turnover. You go back to those places and look for your salesman in 2 more years. He's gone. So he wasn't producing for that manager. Well, that manager won't be there. He's gone because he didn't produce that owner. I mean, that's how the cycle works. That's not how it works here. I've been here since day 1. Unless I do something silly, I'll be here today 2. Our manager's the same way. We're all about taking care of our customer. Yes, we're gonna make a profit. That's what we're here for. But we're interested in taking care of you. Give me the chance before you buy, and don't forget, eggs are always cheaper in the country.